Hello YouTube, my name is Pixel Guy and we are having a pixel perfect day today. In this video I'm going to show you my control setup in GRID Autosport on iOS. This game is more of a simulator than an arcade game and it has its advantages and disadvantages too. It's super customizable, but it's a bit harder to get the setup the way you want. When I bought this game I thought in a few clicks it will be ready to play. Oh man, I was wrong. In the first hour, it was totally unplayable, and I'm not the only one with this issue. App Store is full of negative comments on it, so I thought it might help if I make a video about my setup. First, I have to prefix a few things. I have an iPhone 7 Plus with 3D Touch, so this exact setup works with phones with that sensor. For those who don't know, 3D Touch is a technology that registers the pressure of your touch. In the game you can control throttle and brake with it. The second important thing is that I'm using manual throttle and brakes and no automatic gas. For me, automatic gas takes all the fun away, so if you want to use auto gas, then this video is not really for you. I'm using tilt controls, so for players with touch steering again, this video is not for you. Now that everything is clear, we should start configuring. The settings of GRID Autosport is a bit different than most games you find on iOS. There are a lot of settings in the game, but you can find the most important stuff in the phone's settings. So first launch the game, go to options and extras, then go to options and select tilt. Here go to tilt custom. Now we selected the method we want to use and we can close the app and head over to the phone's settings app and search for GRID Autosport. Scroll down to custom control settings and select tilt controls. And this is where the magic happens. The first thing you have to do is to enable force touch, which is 3D touch basically. Next is to pull down dead zone to 0. This changes the dead zone's range when you are tilting the phone. If you're having a hard time holding the car in a straight line, you can set it to a tiny bit higher value. Next is saturation. This controls the steering sensitivity. The lower you set this slider, the more sensitive it will be, so I pulled it to the maximum value because I want fine controls. Moving on, steering linearity. It's a bit complicated, I left it at 0, it's perfectly fine. Acceleration and brake saturation are the last options that we have to worry about, but these are super important. This messed up the game for me absolutely because of its description. Increase this setting to reduce the amount of pressure required when pressing the accelerator/brake. This made me think, this way, if I lower these, I can reach even finer handling. The problem is that this does not work this way. When I lowered these, the brake and the throttle was being pushed even if I didn't touch the device. And that's not really ideal of a setup, right? So pull it to the maximum value and you're good to go. Now we are finished. If you're having any issues with it, please let me know down in the comments. If you found this video interesting, then please give it a share. If you want to see more videos just like this one, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you never miss a new episode. Thank you for watching, see you in my next video, bye!